Hello dear students, myself Simran, your English 1 teacher. I hope you all are fit and healthy. Today I am here with your 14th chapter prepositions. So let's see what is preposition. Prepositions are the words that tell us about the time, place or direction or the movement of any person or an object. That means where the object is lying or the person where he is lying. That means the position. Simply from the name we can come to know that the words that tell us the position of any object are known as preposition. Now it has several types based on its place, time and movement. Now let's have a look on them. Firstly, we are having preposition of place. Words like in, under, over, above, inside. See, these all tell us about the position of any person or a thing or any animal. So these are known as prepositions of place. So now let's have a look on each and every word in detail. Firstly, we will see the words at, on and in. When a noun is present at any particular place or we can say at any particular point, we use at to indicate its position. When it is located in a bigger or an enclosed space, then we use in to indicate its position. And when a noun is on the surface, then we use on to talk about its position. For example, if we see that look at that man, that means we are talking about that particular point. For in, the student stood in a circle. See, that means it is telling the position about an enclosed space, that is a circle. And when we are saying about anything above over it on the surface, we with the help of example like I am on the bus, that means you are on the surface of bus. So these three are used for different positions of places. Next is our between and among. So students, where between is used? It is used when the position of any noun is being talked about in relation to two persons. As we say that Ram is sitting between Sham and Sita. So that is between. And among is used when there are three or more persons or the things involved. For example, we will see sometimes between is used with more than two objects. For example, our house is between the wood, the river and the village. That means it is between all the three things. And between two is we can say there are building a new road between Manchester and Sheffield. That means between the both places they are building a new road. And if we talk about among, it is often used between three or more objects. Like the old temple is hidden among trees. That means there are a lot of trees where old temple is hidden. And also we can say the secret was spread among the crowd. Crowd means a lot of people, so here we will use among. So these both are used when we have to talk about the position of noun in relation to others. Next comes our above and over. These are the words used to indicate about movement. Firstly, let us see about over. Over is used to indicate a movement or a line of sight higher than something. Like if we say a plane is flying over the city, that means it is higher than that. And if we talk about above, it indicates the position of something being higher. Okay, over is used for movement and above is used for position. Like we say the clock was hanging above my bed, that means it is still in position. So both are used for higher, but over is used for the movement and above is used for the position. Let's have a look on the next one. Below and under. Under is used to talk about a noun's position when it is covered by something. But we use below to indicate that a noun is placed lower than something else. The first thing is both are used for lying under something. But in case of under, it is covered. But in case of below, it is just placed below something. When we use under, the objects are usually touching each other. But in the case of below, they are not touching. For example, if we say the calendar was hanging below the clock, that means they are not touching each other. Calendar is below the clock. But when we are using under, my friend Monster lives under my bed. That means his bed is also covered. His bed is covered by his friend's bed. So this is under. Now next we will start with prepositions of movement and direction. There are number of prepositions that tell us about the movement and direction of any object. Prepositions that talk about people and objects moving from one place to another came under this category. Now we will learn about each and every preposition in detail. Our very first confusing word is to and towards. We are usually confused between these two. But now let us see. To is used when we focus to any destination, when we focus on the destination. But towards is used when we focus on the movement of that place. Like see, I am going to the market. That means that is proper destination where I need to reach. But if I'll say I started walking towards the beach, that means I am in the motion, I am in the movement. So towards is used for the movement while to is used for the destination. Next is our at and against. At is used as a preposition of movement where something is thrown at something, while against is used to talk about similar movement but focus is on the contact between the two objects. As you can see, the child is in contact with the refrigerator, so we will say that he is standing against the refrigerator. Why? If we will say that you should not throw stones at stray dogs, that means focus is on at, that means object is not in contact but we should not throw, so that it will come in contact. Let's move on to the next one. Next is our from. From is used to talk about a point of departure. As we can see in the picture, the ball is departed from the cube. So this is, we can say, ball is away from the cube. It is for departure. Next, see, off. It is used to talk about physical separation between two objects. Like this is separated, the ball fell off the box. That means separated from the box. So here we will use the word off. Now let's see about prepositions of time. Prepositions of time. These are the words which tell us about the time of any action. They also tell us about the time relationship between two events. That means when this event is taking place, it just tells us about the time of that place. So here under this also we are having number of prepositions. Let's see. Similarly, as position of place, here also we have at, on and in to tell about the time. So we use at to talk about precise time. We use in to talk about longer periods like months, centuries, years, like we say in 10 years. Okay, and on is used to talk about particular days or dates. Like we will say we have holiday on Sunday. So particular day is there. If say I live here for 10 years. So we will use here at, in. So if we will use to talk about at, we will say the school closes at 3:30 p.m. So that is the precise time. We tell about exact time what is there. Next is our, it is used to talk about the starting point in time. Like if we used to talk about the time before an action will be over, then we use by. Like if we want to say let's wait for Namita, she will be finishing her work by 6. So here we are talking about the time before which any action will take place. So students, this was all about our prepositions. I hope you understand everything about prepositions. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Thanks for watching the video and have a nice day.